Yo, what is up, guys? So Paladins is getting a Battlegrounds game similar to PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, also similar to Fortnite, and I'm actually really excited about this. So what we're seeing is gameplay taken from the Expo recently, and I'll link the full video down below, but I'm here kind of just to talk about it, give you guys my thoughts on it, because I was reading this like super late last night over on a blog, and I'm like, no way, they're actually giving us like a hero shooter battle royale game, and I really like it when games are innovative. Now, if you guys haven't played Paladins or don't know what it is, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what Overwatch is. Well, if you're subscribed to this channel, hopefully you guys know what Overwatch is. But anyways, it's a game that's just like a hero shooter. Now, what we're seeing right here is completely different. It's basically Fortnite, PUBG style of a battle royale game, and you can equip items, and you go in with a squad. It's really cool, and I like the concept of this a lot, because one thing that I really wanted is health regeneration. That's something that I just value in a game when it comes to just how the health mechanic works in a game. I like that. But in the other games, you usually have to pick up an item to get these kind of regen things, and I'll briefly talk a little bit and show you guys other aspects of the game that I kind of wanted to go over. So this, again, I'll link the full video down below if any of you guys want to check it out. So it's a little bit different because I was expecting certain things, and I'm just going to go ahead and go over like what I expected. So I thought you were able to select whatever character you want, but you guys can see over here with the character selection, you just have the cosmetics over here. And if we go back a few seconds, you can see the champion selection. Now, you can't just select whatever hero you want, because I would just say on Terra the entire time, which is the character on like the right side over here. She's one of my favorites in the game, and you can't select whatever hero that you want. How it works is you actually go in with a group of 4. There's 8 heroes to select from. Each player can select a hero more than once, so you can have 2 copies of a character, but these are the 8 heroes that you have to choose from. Now, these heroes, though, are going to be available for all 100 players. It's a battle royale game. Pretty much every battle royale game is like 100 players go in, only one team or one person survives. But in this game, you only have a selection of heroes, and that makes a huge deal, because what if those 8 heroes, you don't like to play any of them? That's one thing that I'm kind of concerned about. Maybe that the devs were like, you know what, we want these to be the hero pools, that way everyone feels like they're on equal grounds, because for this game, how it works, if you guys haven't played Paladins, is they have hero rotation weeks, similar to like heroes in like League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm, where if you don't own any of the heroes, you have heroes to play. However, you can buy heroes by purchasing like what is called like Founders Pack of the game, or you can individually unlock them with the in-game currency. Now, again, the footage that we're seeing is just via like the Hi-Rez Expo in 2018, but it's really cool. I like how that you start out, again, similar to like these other battle royale games. You see the lobby, you see everyone around. Usually people are shouting in the microphone. That's actually one of my favorite parts of like PUBG and H1Z1. But anyway, so you prepare for a deployment. Now, it works a little bit differently. So instead of the ship just moving and then you decide when to jump out with your squad, you actually select a zone. And then what happens is the ship comes down, and your entire squad gets out in that same place. And I actually really like this feature if you want to go in solo. Well, technically with this game, you go in, and I'm not sure if it queues you up with 4 or you have to queue up with 4, but it puts your squad together, because sometimes if you guys have played Fortnite, like your team like goes super far away, and it's just like, well, I might as well just play solo at that point, right? But you guys can see over in the bottom right, it shows you how many remain, and like I said, it starts out with 100, and again, only one team remains. Now, as far as like the items go, this game is big on items. Like, you don't get guns, but you get huge stat boosts. Let me go ahead and show you guys some of like the items that you can actually acquire. Hold on, let's just go to this one. They're about to enter. I just got a couple sections of the gameplay. So look at some of the items that you can get. So as far as the inventory system goes, it seems like it's a lot more simple. We have 4 different slots. We have crystal, armor, gloves, and boots. And you guys can see over here, the crystal over here is giving you 10% damage, but the crystal of destruction is giving you 50% damage and 250% damage to shields. That's a pretty big stat buff increase. Heck, I'll scroll through some of the gameplay while I just go ahead and talk a little bit and give you guys my thoughts on it. And overall, I'm really excited about this because I always like games to be innovative. I want Overwatch to try to make like new modes. As much as I enjoy playing 2CP, I just want other modes in the game. No, I actually don't like 2CP. That was a joke. Before someone's like, "Do you actually like 2CP?" No, but I just like it when games are innovative, and I like a variety in gameplay. I remember before everyone wanted to have a MOBA, then it was the hero shooter, and then now everyone wants to have like a battle royale mode in the game. And I encourage, you know, innovation in games, but I really wish you could select your own character, because like I said, what if you get a bunch of heroes that you don't like to play? And another thing is, well, I never really liked playing support in games. Now, one thing I want to mention with Paladins is I feel like in this Battle Royale mode, it might not be super important to have a healer. Like, if you guys have played ranked in like any game, a lot of times there will be someone that you know, is forced to play the healer because no one wants to play healer. And I feel like in this you can kind of get away with it because without having a healer, that is, and it's because you have health regeneration when you don't take any damage. Oh, by the way, you can go into first person in this game. I don't know if you can actually go into third person. I think this is just from like the casting of the game, but you guys can see, yeah, obviously the game is first person. Again, I'm not sure if they're gonna have a third person. Maybe they mentioned it in like they did a really long stream. I didn't watch every single bit of it, but I will probably check out a little bit more of it later when I have some extra time, because I'm actually trying to finish off another game at the moment. But I'm really excited about this, and if you guys haven't tried out Paladins, now might be a good time. This video, by the way, is not sponsored, but maybe check out the game to see what heroes you know, do in the game, because I think that this will be a very popular mode. Now, what we're seeing right now is the pre-alpha version of the game. It's set to actually launch in Q1. I'm not sure if that is the like beta of it or like the open alpha. But it did say Q1, so what that means is within a couple months we will probably see some type of form of like open beta, something like that. And I'm actually really excited. I mean, the game definitely looks like it's playable already. Like it looks like it's functioning relatively well. Another thing I really do enjoy with this is you have mounts. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played, again, other Battle Royale games. But sometimes it's kind of difficult to find a vehicle, and this kind of solves that by just having mounts in the game. You could just mount up at any time. You don't have to like unlock it. You guys can see, again, the inventory. Now, another cool feature with this game is that when some of the chests drop, these are actually from the players dropping once you've killed the players, but there are like, I don't know if it's called epic, legendary, whatever the term is, for some of the chests. There's a giant beam that that shines down on it. I'm guessing that that's for the like more rare ones. And what happens is it encourages players to go over there and pick up, obviously, the chest. And it kind of creates a situation where you're going to engage in battle eventually. And I like that. I think that that is very cool. Now, ultimates are enabled in this, so I think that that is pretty cool. It does not just charge, however. I'm pretty sure you need to actually do damage in order for it to charge. But I mean, look at that screen over here. I mean, it's basically like, again, PUBG and Fortnite. But I don't mind that. It's a lot of people are saying, "Wow, dude, they just stole and copied it." Apparently, some of the people that worked on those games are also working on this. For me, that doesn't really bother me at all. Whoever copied who, as long as the game is fun, that's what I care about. And on top of that, the game's free. So that is definitely something to look forward to. But like I said, it might be a good time to check out Paladins. It's on Steam. And you guys that way can get a better understanding of what the characters do. So when the Battle Royale mode launches, you won't be kind of a fish out of water. I did play Paladins a while back in Ranked. And one problem that I had was there was a lot of hackers. And I think that they cleaned it up, because I went back into Ranked like a month or two ago, and it seems like it's cleared up, because that was the main issue with Ranked, and that's kind of why I stopped playing the game, because let's be honest, it's not fun to match up against any hacker. Some people, like some of the hackers were insane in that game. It wasn't just like aimbot. We're talking about shooting through the entire level of the game, just absolutely ridiculous hacks. Like, some of them were so funny. You guys can go search about, like, the hacks where people legitimately were shooting like through the entire level, like crazy stuff. But one hero that I really like is a sniper, and again, this is why I really want to be able to select my hero, because heck, I want to play with the sniper. I mean, the sniping in a lot of these games, like PUBG as well as Fortnite, you have to lead your shots, but like in this, it's hit scan, so like I can do hit scan. The leading the shots, I can't, dude. It's like potato aim for me. But really excited to see this game launch, and let me know, guys, what you think of it. Like, I really don't have anything negative to say other than I wish you could just select the heroes. That's my only concern with this. I don't think they're adding the card system. If you guys didn't know, they did a patch and they made this like card system. Like everyone was complaining that it was pay to win. I'm not sure if they've reverted that, but it doesn't seem like this is in the mode because like you don't get to equip things other than the things that you find in the actual game. So that is definitely something good. And I think it's just going to be cosmetic skins, which, you know, I'm always okay with, you know, loot boxes if it's just skins. It really doesn't bother me unless one of the skins gives you a huge advantage, which I'm not aware that exists in this. But hopefully we'll get some gameplay in because you guys know I like to mix up my games, and this definitely looks like something fun. Like I said, some of the chests, when they drop from the sky, like a supply drop, there would be a giant beam, and I like that because it lets you know, oh, there's an item over here, but there's going to be other people that are obviously going to be going for it. Maybe the sniper class would be kind of OP in this game, but I mean, there's a lot of play in it, and I don't think this is meant to be a competitive esports game, but it will probably be entertaining. I mean, hold on, let's look at some of the items. Look at these they're called legendary ones. I think those are the ones that have the beams. Maybe the epic ones do, because I did see a purple beam. But anyways, look at this: 100% armor, 30% movement speed, and 45% mount speed. That's pretty cool. One thing I wish that existed in the game, though, is maybe some type of mounted combat. That would be cool. I think it would be a little bit too difficult to like work into the game, but when you watch some of the people do these crazy things in Fortnite where like they're building things and they jump off, like that's the kind of hype things that I really find entertaining in a stream. But we'll have to wait and see like where this goes. But this map, it looks huge, and I'm kind of intrigued by it, but we'll have to wait and see once the alpha again like launches, or beta, whatever launches. Again, it's in Q1, so in a couple months I will definitely be live streaming the game. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch, links is in the description box, and I'll be definitely streaming this game. Well, once I get access to it, maybe I'll hit them up, be like, yo, dude, I'm a streamer, hook me up with that early access, Kappa. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know again your thoughts on anything. If you guys have any questions on the game, let me know also, because I've played a decent amount of Paladins, but not a lot. This mode is new, it's like an alpha, so I haven't played any of the Battle Royale mode. If you guys have any suggestions, I would like to just know what you guys' suggestions are. Like I said, the only thing I really want is to be able to select the hero, because when you're stuck on a hero that you don't really want to play, like for example, oh gosh, Fernando, he'd be the equivalent of a Reinhardt. Like, I just wouldn't find him as fun to play as another hero in the game, because you got to get really close. In these Battle Royale games, a lot of times you'll melt before you get there. I know he does have technically the shield, but you still might not make it there, because, I mean, some of the damage items, like 250% damage to shields, you'll probably melt before you even get a chance to, you know, have fun, if that makes sense. But those are my thoughts. You guys can let me know yours down below. But thanks for watching, guys, and I am signing out.